Hello, it's 11 o'clock. Welcome to Be Seen Masterclass. Babes, we're going to settle in for about an hour together and I'm going to run you through some really cool things. The things that I used and still use to allow myself to be seen deeper. Now, this is called, good morning, Jamie. This is actually called Be Seen, the Art of Seeing Yourself. Hi, Amy. Oh, my girls. So say hi when you're jumping on. Gemma Henderson wants to be in your video. Gemma! I'm not going to let you on my video, but that's very touching. Hi, Amy. So say hi, let me know that you're here. Hi, Rachel, I'm glad you made it. Good morning, Kerry. How are you? I hope you're feeling better today. Griselda, my love, how are you doing? So beautiful to have you all here. Woohoo! Happy Friday, Amy. Let's get seen. Yeah, so this is some magical work, and this is some work that makes lots of people squirmy, and that's fine. And the other thing that it does is it makes lots of people squirmy, and then once you get past the squirmy is you get so excited by it. The squirminess turns into liberated energy and you can just use it through your body and it's like magical power. I was just sitting here getting ready for you like I do every morning when I do my live programs, and I was sitting here getting all like excited and just like giggling to myself because there is an energy that runs through your body when you're about to be seen in a way, in a new way, in any way, right? But I want to focus today on the magic of you, the true, deep, delicious magic of you, and ways that you can learn to see that first. I cannot tell you that this is where the power is. I cannot tell you enough that this is where the power is. That when you can be brave enough to look deep into your own self, and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, that you're going to start to like unravel all of these old knots of energy and just liberate these beliefs, and things will just fall off you, float to the surface and fall off you. And what we're doing, this work, what we're doing is some of the hardest work you will ever do. Some of the most confronting work you will ever do. We're talking about the actual reality of self-growth and finding freedom of self. So say hi if you're just jumping on. This is going to be such a great hour. I have notes. I always have notes to make sure that I give you all the good bits. Hi, Britt. How are you? I love having my private clients jump on and share the love with me. Did Kelly jump on yet? Kelly, where are you? She has a sore back, so she stayed home from work, and we're going to play this morning. All right, so if you, anytime during this recording, have a moment where you know that you know somebody that will benefit from this work, somebody that's maybe in business, a woman especially, who's maybe in business but hasn't yet got that little inner bravery, the courage to go forth and be seen, and they want to get online but they're not quite ready. Naomi, hi, how are you? How's Femfire going? Then I want you to tag them. And if you can just tag them and just give them the gift of being able to use these tools that I'm going to talk about. Hello, Hope. I recognize you there, Hope. Hi, Carly. Good morning. How are you? So at any point during this masterclass, if you have someone pop to mind, or you know somebody that is in this work right now and they want a little extra support and they want some tools, then tag them here. Because I'm going to be giving you my 3 tools that I still use all the time, so I can keep showing up, so I can keep showing up daily in my Instagram story, so I can keep showing up and looking at my own stuff, so that I can keep showing up and running my programs, so I can keep showing up and becoming more of me. Hi, Hope. I'm glad you made it here. Thanks for being here. So settle in. I've got my tea. I always have a cup of tea when I'm live. Tends to get forgotten, but it's there if I need a little sippy. Did you just tag Kelly? Thank you. Because she's on a different time zone. So maybe she got a little bit confused. We're not sure. All right. So, ladies, what are the general vibes? What are the general vibes of being seen right now? How do you feel when you look in the mirror How do you feel when you see yourself in photos? What do you feel, what do you think when you see yourself on camera? What are the thoughts that run through your head when you think about going live? Or, my goodness, talking about something that's really deep and meaningful for you. What are the feelings that come up? Awkward. Yeah, there's these feelings that come up. Vulnerable. Like, ooh, can I really be seen like this? As all of me? Can I? Ooh, yeah. You know, whenever I go to a next level with what I'm sharing, there's always these feelings still. So I'm just going to tell you this. I'm not here to make them go away. I'm not here to make these feelings go away. But I'm here to give you some tools where you can consistently practice being able to deepen this experience of courage. And we're going to talk all about this. I'll message her and make sure she jumps on. Thanks, Carly. That's so beautiful. You must be a friend of hers. Nice to meet you. Hi, beautiful Lauren. How you doing there in lockdown? I hope you're feeling all right. Sending you heaps of love. Okay, so we're feeling a little bit vulnerable, feeling a little bit awkward. Maybe even, can you look in the mirror? What happens for you when you look in the mirror? Can you deeply look at yourself in the mirror, lock your eyes, and how often do you look at yourself and just feel the feels of the tingly gratitude? Like, whoa, who is this human staring back at me? That's just so amazing. That navigates my life. And do you ever do that? This is where we're going to get to. Sally Thompson live makes me super nervous. Yeah. Or that I don't have anything to share. This is a big one. Mirror work, I love. Beautiful. So live, being seen by others. Fantastic. So I want you to think about the people that you trust. I want you to think about the people that you really, really trust. That you see out there, even if you don't know them in person. Maybe you know them in person, maybe you know them online. What makes you trust them? What makes you feel connected to them? What makes you magnetize into their world? What makes you here? Why are you here with me? Mirror work is juicy. Love it. Oh, you would love it, Amy. I love looking at my eyes in the mirror. I feel I can see someone else or something else. I think maybe something greater. That's beautiful, Griselda. Lauren, I've been hanging with you, Jay. So I'm loving myself up. I spent my whole morning this morning preparing for this masterclass by doing all the magical things for myself. It just felt so good. So I'm so full. Consistency and gentleness draws you in. Yeah, people that you trust. Consistency. This is beautiful. And gentleness. So what I am drawn in by is someone that is open. Someone who I can feel. Someone who that when they speak, I don't just hear their words because I know they're not on repeat. I lean in because I'm feeling what they're saying, because I know that they're feeling what they're saying. So for me, that's what builds a really deep trust. And when I really sit with who I trust and what I am drawn to, I like to look at that and be like, okay, amazing. How can I be the embodiment of that more? And I realized this years ago. Let me feel you. Energy forward. Energy forward. Oh my goodness. It's like even if we don't know or feel or think we feel the energy world, we're living in it and we respond to it all day, every day. So I trust somebody who communicates to me through feeling before words. Through feeling before words. Yeah, 100% agree. When someone lets you feel them. Yeah. Someone can just walk into a room and they've got this openness about them. Or they speak to me and I know that what they're saying is coming from their whole body, not just their minds. Like there is such a power in that. And as we are becoming more awake in the world, as we're tuning more deeply into the subtleties of world, we're becoming more and more sensitive to these energies. As you become more and more sensitive to yourself, you become more and more sensitive to these energies. So your caliber of person that you want to be around, the caliber of person you want to be held by, coached by, nourished by, massaged by, rises as well. So part of what we're doing here today is learning how to see ourselves deeper. The art of seeing yourself deeper. So that you can raise your standard and you can set your standard for who comes into your life. So have a little think quickly about these people that you trust, these people that you feel attracted to. And how many of these qualities are you embodying at the moment? Are you feeling open? Are you feeling like you're letting your energy be felt by others? Are you feeling consistent? Are you feeling a gentleness? So what it is that you see and are attracted to in others and vibe with, you can start to bring in and embody these qualities as powers. I put the comments to the side, but here they are. All right. So I want you to just have a think about that for a while. What are the qualities that I see and trust in others? And am I doing those things? If I have an online business and I'm attracted to the one that shows up consistently because they're gaining my trust by being open, am I doing that? Oh, no, I'm not doing that. Okay, that means I probably need to work on that one. So by seeing what we admire in others, by learning from others, we can actually, my last masterclass was about calibration. We can bring ourselves into alignment with that and we can start to bring on those aspects. So this is very huge because we have been trained. How I've understand the world that we're in is that we have actually been trained. I have been a hermit for a while now, getting to know me. Oh my gosh, it's so common. It is so common. And in my last round of camera confidence, there were women who hadn't seen themselves, or when they looked at themselves, they saw other people. They didn't even, it was like they couldn't even see themselves coming out of their body. So it's common and it's so powerful when you realize that you're not seeing yourself deeply because you're not feeling yourself deeply. Sophia, hi, good to see you. And then when you actually start to see yourself, you get to know yourself, you feel your power. So what's happened is that we've been trained a certain way to think about who we think we should be. So from our minds, we've created this thing. We've been told this is who we should be. So I think I should be like this, right? Or how I think I should be. I think I should be like this. I went to school and I was told to do the things in a certain way for the 12 years of school, all the school, and then the university. And I was told, so there's just this culture, right? There's just this culture that we're in, and it's fine. It's fine. It's just not very conducive to this blossoming of, this crazy authentic self that you're living inside of. Kelly, she's here. So what we're doing is we're working with like the unraveling of the things that we think we should be and who we think we should be and how we think we should be. And it's all up here. It's like we've been squeezed up here and we're trying to control who we are and how we are, and it's okay. I knew you were coming. I missed you whilst you weren't here, but now you're here, so we're good. Who you think you should be and how you think you should be, and we have so much going on up here. Holding ourselves in the patterns of shoulds and coulds, and right? My work is to bring you back into your body, back into the whole body, so that we share this energy with the whole being, and then we can actually move forward from there, feeling ourselves as a whole being. And when we do that, we tap into feeling, and when we do that, we are able to lead with our energy first. Oh, this is rich. This is life-changing stuff. So we're going to move it all from the head into the body. And firstly, I have this beautiful quote by Brene Brown. Now, anybody that knows Brene Brown knows why she is one of the most lovable, delicious people in the world. Just to place this here, I know a lot of you already know this. The delicious body. Yes, love this. Hi, Renee. Nice to see you. Quote by Brene. If I get to be myself, I belong. If I have to be like you, I fit in. Now think about all the years of all the training that you have had about being a certain way and having to be a certain way and getting graded to be a certain way, right? It's no surprise. It is no surprise at all that there is a block, that there is a something, that there is a vulnerability about being able to be seen inside of your magic. So you can remove any shame or guilt or fear, like maybe keep the fear if you need the fear, fine. Shame or guilt. Oh, okay, I don't need to feel guilty about not being able to show up, or the shame, yeah, I can let that go because you've been trained in a certain way. And I'm here to say it makes total sense, right? That there might be some things about, some blocks about being able to see who you truly are, allowing yourself to see your magic, because where was it ever given a place to be seen and to be nurtured and to be freaking adored and loved and validated? Not that many places. Beautiful, Romina. You can watch it later, that's for sure. Hello, Lauren Bubbles. Okay, so Brene talks a lot about courage and vulnerability came up before from Jamie, of course. Jamie, vulnerability, being able to be seen in a moment, especially live, like, oh my gosh, hi, like you're here with me right now live. It's vulnerable. I'm not saying the vulnerability ever goes away, but once you allow it to continue to flow, it actually feeds you. It feeds you because I have 23 people here right now watching me be me, watching me talk about something that turns me on in my whole body. It's exhilarating. And excitement and fear are very close together, and I've trained myself to choose how to interpret it. Right? So to be able to be in vulnerability, to be seen as who you are, you need courage. And I am going to give you 3 tips, 3 things, practical, actual things that you can do that is going to deepen all of this in a daily practice if you want it to be daily, in a 10 times a day practice if you want it to be 10 times a day. However many times you need to practice the unraveling of yourself in front of yourself, you can. I'm going to give you these tools. Kelly, this has always been my block. Everyone I've followed or been coached by led me to believe I needed to be more this or less that. Then I met me. Yes. The way that I coach is I dive in as much as you'll let me. And I'm like, where are you? What turns you on? Where's your energy? Show me you. There you are. Okay, let's bring it up. And we had fun yesterday, Kelly. I mean, you've got such a powerful energy that I just want the world to freaking see you straight away. All right, so three things. There are 3 ways that we're going to explore how to see yourself deeper. Now, you can probably guess this. The number 1 way, Michelle! All my private clients, what an honor. I'm all juicy. Okay, the first way, the most important way, the first tip, good morning Natasha, is to learn and practice how to feel yourself. Oof. And if you just jumped on in the beginning, we spoke more about the importance of feeling others. So tip number 1, the first thing you need to do is to practice how to feel yourself. My work is to take women, predominantly women in business, out of their minds and into their bodies and elevate their voices from there. Because inside of your body is where your magic is. Inside of every single cell you have this little universe of freaking wisdom. You're like a muse that rolls through your whole body. Yeah. So, we have lots of energy held in our minds, and we want to start to share this with the rest of our body. I should be this way. This is how I think I should be. This is who I think I should be. I want you just to start to drip these into your body. Now, at the end, I'm going to do a meditation with you. For those that have worked with me before, it's similar to what we've done before. A few more little bits and pieces. But this is the basis of so much. Allowing yourself to actually come into your body and take moments throughout your day, all day, every day, to feel the heaviness first of your whole body. Oh, I'm a body, I'm not just a head. Good start. Feeling the heaviness of your whole body. Amanda's at the hairdressers. I love you all. The heaviness of your whole body, and then once you've had an experience of the heaviness of your whole body and you actually feel like you're there in your whole body, you start to feel the subtleties, the lightness. So you can feel the polarity, the heaviness of this body, the bones and the skin and the muscles and everything that's actually there. And then this subtleness that comes in on top. This is your subtle body, your feeling body, your energy body. You can actually tune into this place. You can actually tune into this like a hum. Now, I go on and on about this. My work is embodiment. I want you to see yourself as a whole human. I want you to see yourself as who you are and then who you decide to be from a place that is grounded and embodied. You can turn a video on and be who you think people want you to be, or who you think you should be, or who you've been told to be. But when you look back at it, you're going to have so much judgment and awkwardness, and it's not going to feel right. It's not going to feel right. It's not going to feel right until you allow yourself to become an embodied, full human and learn to feel your body, the heaviness and the actual physicalness of it, and the energy of it. And then get yourself into mirror work or into camera work, which is the next level. Scary, powerful. And when you get to a point where you're watching yourself back and you're just like, damn, yes, that is where you've reached a point, and I call this a point of like being unjudgeable. You come from a place when you can feel your sensations and your deeper feelings and your subtle body, and then you let that be the thing that actually, you let that whole, all of you be the thing that is out and the thing that is seen, and you talk from that place. I find, and I've found over and over with women that I've coached, you get to a point where you're like, you lean in. You're like, ooh, what did I just say? Oh, that was great, right? Very different to, oh my God, look at me. Oh my gosh, no, I can't handle it. Don't show it to me. Oh, I feel awkward. Oh, no, I can't, right? So learning how to feel yourself actually taps you into this epic power that you have inside, because you become a full human, not just a head. And we start to live from that place. And it's a practice. It's a practice that you need to continue to bring into all day, every day. So these tips are going to be, the meditation I'm going to give you is excellent. And we'll do that not right now. I'm going to give the information and then we'll go do the meditation. I love how awake and passionate you are at such a young age. Oh, thank you. I am nearly 50, just learning to love me. It is mind-blowing you are going to go so far in this world, Jane. Oh, thank you. Solange! Hello, beautiful Bali sister. I don't even know if you're in Bali now, but good to see you. Okay, so when we're feeling our body, when we're actually going into the physicalness of our body and the energy, subtle vibrations of our body, we're not actually, we're feeling the sensations. We're not feeling the emotions, as in we're not naming them. I find there's a lot of benefit to remove the naming of emotions and just feel the sensations. So you can be wherever you are, right? And I have shown up live many times where I've felt like brokenhearted or not happy. But because I was able to, because I have practiced the ability to sink into my whole body, feel myself as a whole being, and be okay with all the sensations that are there because they're not attacking me, I'm just with them, I'm still able to show up. Consistency. And we talk about this a lot in Embody Her, one of my programs. So I go deeper into that, but I just wanted to place that here. It's not about naming the emotion and processing it. It's about just letting it be and letting it flow. There's a time and place for everything, but okay, so we'll do the meditation at the end. But that was number 1, learning to feel yourself. Okay, number 2, This is the best one. This is like they're all the best ones, but this is the best one. Number 2. Oh my goodness, this is going to be earth-shattering. Number 2 tip of how to actually see yourself, acknowledgement, is to play. I get so much joy in my heart when I say play. So it's actually to play. What do you think I'm doing right now? Having a very serious masterclass with you, delivering information that I hope you love so much that you come and buy my program. No, I'm here because it freaking lights me up. And because I've done this work on myself and I've embodied it, and I know what's on the other side of getting through the fear of not being able to see myself and then not being able to let myself be seen by others. And I still work on it every day. But what makes it 100 times easier is I play. And do you know what? When you play, you can do anything you want, and then you get to more easily, right, without the judgment that we put on ourselves, go, ooh, I didn't like that. Or, ooh, that didn't work. Play, play, play. How fun is life when it is fully in a state of play? How simple. Love it. Just play. Feel your body. Learn to feel yourself. And play. It's like a child. Why do you think a child has so little inhibitions? They're fine to be seen. Of course, this is to generalize. There are kids that have all their quirks, but there's this lightness, there's this magnetism towards the child. People are like, wee, kid. You can still have that as an adult. If you be in that state and you choose to be in that state and feel your body and allow yourself to be who you are and play, you'll be more magnetizing to yourself. Yes, others will come later. So, I do business. I love business. My business is my art. I made that decision, and now that's what I lead with a lot in how I coach and how I teach. Business can become your art, but you need to be able to do this work first. Get out of your head and into your body so you can feel yourself. And then once you've felt yourself, you're coming from that place of power, which is pretty much unjudgeable, to yourself first. And what happens then? You have all this freedom, energy liberated, so you can go play. Amy is the embodiment of a woman who is living in play. So much freedom in the space of play. She did a lot of dancing in Woolworths yesterday. She's amazing. Her business is her art. She has embodied it. There are women in my life that I'm coaching, that I'm working with, that I'm being coached by, who are embodying this, and they get to live their life in this state of play. Now, if you're not in business, this doesn't matter. How do you do the dishes? How do you clean your house? Play is, I wrote it here. What did I write? Play is an energy. Play has an energetic quality. So it doesn't look a certain way, right? It doesn't mean you need to go run and frolic on the beach and play, or go to the playground and play. With your kids even. I'm going to play today. Play can be done in a serious situation. Play can be done inside of mundane tasks. Oh, thank you, my love. I do the dishes dancing to Shakira. Yes. It's little moments like this where you're training yourself to live inside of play, feeling into your body, that are going to be the things that are liberating energy, liberating the thoughts, allowing you to get all these shoulds and woulds into the off, or dropping them into your body so they can be felt and lived and processed and moved. So I find that when I play, the more that I play, the more fun that I have, truly the more money I make, if we want to talk about money, but truly the joy is there. My business feels like fun. The moment that I start to be like, oh, I should plan for this thing that I'm doing, or, oh my goodness, I need to get this right, an energy comes over me that isn't an energy that I want to be in anymore in my business or in my life. Because I've felt the other way. I've felt the way of play. I've felt the way of feeling my body and allowing myself to trust myself so deeply. I trust myself very deeply. And more so as I grow. I still got a lot to go, right? Make life small moments of playful rituals. Yes. So you can play all day. It is an energy. Said all the things. Amazing. So that's number 2. And you can just see how powerful that is. You can see how powerful that one simple thing is. It doesn't mean, like I said, you're going to go do cartwheels. But I love doing cartwheels. It means that you bring the thread of the energy of play in all day, every day, through all the things. So next time you're feeling yourself getting squeezed up into your head and you're feeling the should be like this is, then you just go, oh, okay. Dripping it down. How can I bring the energy of play in right now? Even if it's just tapping on your body. Pattern break, right? Something. So yummy, Lisa. Can't wait to do this training with you. Yes, play has no thought. It just happens from the inside out. I'm over the head stuff. All right, so number 3. Number 3 thing that is so powerful. That is so powerful for you learning how to see yourself. And see if you are... For me, this thing is like a marker. Let me just tell you what it is and then we'll go into it. Is filming yourself. Filming yourself, looking yourself directly in the eyes and saying something. I'm going to give you a process. And then watching it back. And you're going to have all the feels, and you've probably done this before, and you might even be filming yourself on, for your business already and all the things. You cannot do this enough because you give yourself the hints. You give yourself the insights that you need when you look at yourself and you're feeling your body and you're talking into that camera, and then you watch it back and you'll either feel filled with gratitude and joy and intrigue and attraction to yourself, like, whoa, or you'll feel not that. And I still get both, and I can see, and I know now that when I get a funny feeling inside, it's like, oh, I'm a bit out of alignment with who I want to be, like who I am, who I'm creating myself into, or I'm feeling a bit off. So filming yourself, I find, for me, is like a marker. If I just film, and I do this on Instagram. I actually now weave this into my business. I talk into Instagram stories all day. I love making stories. And I will do it for myself still, but because I do it so much on Instagram, I feed myself back to myself regularly. Right? And I tell my stories how I want to live my life, and I live my life how I want to tell my stories, and I continuously build on myself like that. Because I have the courage to be seen. So filming yourself is just so powerful. Even if you feel comfortable on camera already, I still want you to do this. So for at least 1 minute after, as the last thing of our thing we're going to do at the end, we're going to do filming. Okay, so there's one more thing that I wanted to talk about before we go into the exercise part of this. So I'm going to talk about one more thing. I'm going to lead you through an exercise, and then I'm going to talk about how to work with me in my world, right, at the end. So if you're still there, then you get to hear that. Otherwise, if you need to go at any time during this, then you can come back and see that, or just get into my inbox and, right, say, I'm interested, tell me what you do at any time. So right now, I'm going to talk to you just briefly about my theory of human awakening and how we awake and why we're on this planet with so many humans. And for those that have done FemFire, my online program, you either have heard this already or you're going to hear this if you've just begun. So I know from experience that we are here on the planet with so many humans because we need each other to spark awake things in us that aren't yet sparked awake. It's like we have all of the potential of all of the potentials inside of us. Absolutely. We could get there on our own. Absolutely. We are the embodiment of the universe and little vessels of God experiencing itself. Sure. But we're also on a planet with so many other humans who are living their own journey, sparking little things awake. You know, like beep, 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 beep. Little bits of themselves are turning on all day, every day. And we come into contact, whether it's through here with you and me right now, or whether it's at the cashier at the supermarket and they're just sparky, or you're sparky and suddenly something gets sparked a little bit more. And you're like, ooh, something happened. You might not even really feel it, or you will start to get to feel it all day, every day, or when it happens, as it happens. So the more that you are able to do this work of seeing yourself, one, you activate the ability to spark yourself awake, because you can do that. But two, you become more sparky. You send signals out that say, hey, I'm ready to be sparked open. I'm doing the work. I'm feeling my body. I'm an integrated whole being as much as I can be. You start to magnetize in to you the people who can spark the next thing awake. And this is my theory of human awakening, right? The more that we play on those levels of sparkiness inside of ourselves, the more that we give permission to others to do the same. And that's why I have so much fun here, because I know whatever I say really is mostly about my energy. And two is that I know that the purpose that I have behind this is to set more people free into their liberated energy of expression. It's just such a cool job. It's such a fun thing to do. It's the funnest thing to do. So that's why I have so much fun. And that's my sparky theory. So, you know, the whole femme fire thing, it's got so many levels. One is like, once you have set something on fire, you spark another and their fire starts to burn. Until we're all like these balls of just epic flames that are, you know, really beautiful and hot. All right. If there's any questions now, pop them in. What we're going to do is I'm going to guide you into a meditation. It's going to be quite short. It's just going to be guiding you from your head down into your body. I want to give you an actual experience of that with me. And then we're going to do a really quick playful thing. You'll need a pen and paper if you've got it, or an iPad with a pen, or something. Female Chewbacca noises. Jamie, you always find my quirks. I like it. I like it and it makes me blush. So we had a pigeon, actually, when I was young. We found a pigeon at Port Wollonga and we named him Gully, and he loved me. He actually had a little crush on me, and he used to bring me to my bedroom. He'd come in the cat door and he'd walk in through the bathroom and he'd bring me sticks for my nest, because he'd decided that I was his mate. So he would like hump my foot. He'd catch me and just start like humping my foot, and I'd just freak out. And this is relevant. Oh my God, sort of relevant. And then he would put the sticks there and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to lay your eggs. Just, yeah, I don't think I've purred on you yet, Jamie. But then I learned how to make a pigeon noise, which is the foundation of the Chewbacca noise, which is kind of like, ooh, 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 ooh. Right? So and then Chewbacca noise came from the pigeon noise. Oh, Gully, that is so beautiful. I know, I had a suitor and he was building me a home for my babies. And he was a pigeon. All right, so take a little Carly, I'm loving this. Have to pop off and get organized, but I'm looking forward to watching the rest on replay. Yes, come back when you've got time to do this meditation. It's only going to be about 3 minutes, and then we're going to do the rest. Okay, so my loves, I want you to just get a little bit comfortable. Take this time. I know it's easy to stay up in your head listening to me, right? And it's very scary to come into your body, or you might be busy and you can't do this. But if you're just listening, at least just listen to this. If you can't do the meditation, at least just stay listening to this. So get yourself comfortable if you can. If you can lay down, would be awesome. I do this multiple times a day. I lay down and I take 5 to 20 minutes to do this. I don't guide myself through I don't listen to a meditation, I just do it on myself. Okay, so just shut down your eyes. Take a deep breath in and let yourself just feel present here in your body. Take another deep breath in and allow yourself to become more present with where you are in the room, starting to heighten your awareness to what is actually here. I just gave you a download. I just gave you a download of information. You can go back and replay it whenever you want. Right now, it's just about being present with what's happening in your body. So I want you to collect any tension that there is inside of your mind right now. Any thoughts or feelings or ideas of who you should be or how you should be. Gather them all up, find them. Find them in the crevices of your mind, hiding there, waiting to tell you at any moment how you should be. It's like a tension or a pressure. And then I want you to let this energy that's here, the tension that's here, the pressure, the thoughts, I just want you to let them start to drip down the back of your head, down the sides of your neck, the front of your neck. It's like they're melting out of your head. And they're coming into your whole body. Your mind is sharing its tension, it's sharing its holding with the whole body. I just want you to take a breath here, feeling more embodied, feeling more as a whole being. I want you to feel your arms, your stomach, your hips. If you're sitting, feel your sit bones on the ground. I want you to become aware of your thighs, of your knees, and then all the way down to your feet and your toes. I want you to sit in that heaviness of your body, like boof, just occupied your body. You're starting to feel your whole body. And then above this heaviness, around this heaviness, through the physicalness of your body, there is like a buzzing. You become aware of this slight swirling or buzzing or light dancing sensation. It's like your body is dancing without you even moving. That's what it feels like to me. I want you to imagine that every cell in your body is alive. Every cell in your body is alive and buzzing with potential. Now, anything that you feel here, I don't want you to name an emotion. It's just the feeling. So let yourself scan your body, feeling what's there, feeling that subtle energy body, the feeling body that is inside and around every part of you. I just want you to feel how alive you are. Feel how much energy is there waiting for you to feel it, waiting for you to access it. So you will be most fully yourself, and you will be able to see yourself most clearly when you can feel all of yourself. So just simply sitting in this sensation, continuing to drip any tension that comes up into your mind, any thoughts that come up into your mind, back into your body, into the heaviness of your body, and then finding the subtle energy vibrations there. become more fully able to feel yourself and express yourself. So as you practice this, and maybe even now, you can feel that you're alive and you can feel that you are full of potential. You can feel that everything is already ready. Everything is already there. All the energy is already available to you. So as you start to bring these subtle vibrations, these swirlings and buzzings inside of you closer and closer to the surface, closer and closer to the surface of you, the more you are fully allowing yourself to be seen. All of you to be seen. So I want you to take one deep breath here, and as you breathe out, just let yourself feel the energy actually expand a little bit. The energy inside of your body all the way down to your toes. So this is an embodiment practice. This is an embodiment exercise where you have come into your body. You've descended out of your head and into your body. And when you're ready, I just want you to give yourself a slight squeeze on your legs. Just touch yourself to bring yourself back to the real physical. But I want you to bring that energy with you. Bring that subtle vibration energy that you just tapped into with you. And then flutter your eyes open when you're ready and come back into the room with me, back into the screen with me. So you can see how simple that is. You can see how simple it is just to let your mind melt into your body. Just turn that off. Melt into your body and to feel all the gooiness, right? Inside of that gooiness and inside of those cells is that energy. Is the energy that's wanting to be liberated, is the energy that's wanting to be expressed. It's like, so when you get seen, this is my interpretation, when you get seen or you're in a situation that makes you feel vulnerable or a little bit awkward, you start to kind of sweat a little bit. You have body sensations in your body. It's like your body's like, you're being seen, right? Your whole body starts to respond. You're liberating energy, and then you allow that energy to flow through. I'll have a lot of energy after this masterclass. After being here with you, being seen, I'll have to go create something or do something with it. It's excellent, it's amazing. But then I need to consciously choose where I'm going to put it. Okay, so right now, I want you to grab a pen and paper, and I want you or something to write on, even if it's just typing. And I want you to play. Now, the way that you're going to play is a thing that I call fucking free journaling, but for the purpose of this very live and very public display, we're going to call it fully free journaling. So I want you to get a piece of paper, and I want you to write anything. You can write about what you experienced. You can write, I don't know what to write. You can write scribbles. Just for 1 minute, I want you to play on this piece of paper. There is no prompts. There is no prompts. You've just felt your whole body, and I want you to just scribble and play and write. We've got 1 minute. I'll time us. Okay. Have a play. Have a play for 1 minute. It's practicing your ability to play and let out what's there. I'm going to do it as well. Don't judge anything that comes out. I just want you to absolutely, even if it's just absolute scribbles, you're probably going to throw it away. It's as part of a bigger thing that I teach. Me too, Amy. Fully free journaling. We're doing fully free journaling. Be fully free. You're emptying yourself. There are no rules. Have a little play. Give yourself permission. This is what business could be like. If only let yourself. Okay. Okay, it was a minute. Man. Literally not that amazing. I was thinking of, it doesn't matter. I don't even know what that is. I won't probably ever look at it again. But it was just what had to come out just then, right? So meditation and then free journaling is amazing, or dancing is amazing. The journaling, the dancing, the meditation, the dancing, and the journaling. Something to move the energy in freedom without judgment. And then go and film yourself and watch it back. These three things. I can assure you that if you bring them in regularly, that you will start to change your life rapidly. This is like, feel myself, give myself permission, and then watch what I've just given myself permission for. Watch the state that I'm in. Watch it back. How do I feel? Do I feel icky? Do I feel attracted? If you feel like still, which you will at first, you just keep going in. You keep looking deeper. You keep feeling yourself deeper. You keep playing. You keep expressing. Empty yourself of the judgments. Empty yourself of the scribbles, of the writing, of the messy dancing, of the anything. Keep emptying and emptying and emptying. And then watching and watching and watching. And watching it back and seeing yourself. Oh my goodness, you watch the magic happen. This is literally, as much as I can fit into a masterclass download of what I had to do to get to where I am now, which is where I'm now, which is not where I'm going to be tomorrow, right? And it's definitely not where I'm going to be in a year. I keep growing. I want to keep growing. I'm really interested in growth. And I know those that work with me have watched that, or know those that have been watching me or known me or followed me for years, you're like, whoa, I was a very different person a few years ago. Still the essence of me, even more the essence of me, because my should be thises have gone out of the window. So I'm more all the J. So enjoy that practice. And I want to hear how it feels for you, how it goes for you. Lots of you here are my delicious private clients already, or women that are in my world. And I just want to hear all the things. So let me talk to you now about how to deepen this work with me. So I've told you the whole time that you know what I do. I work in the world of bringing women back into their bodies and elevating their voices. So there are many ways that you can work with me. My business is all online, apart from the occasional in-person event like I did last week with the She's Sexy, the sexuality workshops, which was really nice. But mostly I'm all online. All the J. Love that. All right, so if you want to deepen camera work with me, seeing yourself deeper to be able to be seen by others, or even if you just want to see yourself deeper, I wish I could empty bloody menopause. Well, yes, there are things that we can't get away from. Most things, it's a process. So even if it's embodying a lot of shame or embodying a lot of fear, it won't be emptied straight away. And so with menopause or with a physical ailment or with any sort of hormonal thing, you have to go on a journey with it. And that takes some time. That definitely takes some time. But you set your trajectory. You set your intention, and you head in that direction. All right. Kelly's got some tips. If you sleep me, it's not mine. Okay, no. Let me talk about camera confidence. So camera confidence is my program where we deepen this camera work. It's 21 days. All the Lauren and none of the shoulds. Thank you, dear one. It's 21 days live. So the way that I love to do my programs, my live programs, is to show up every day. We do have Sundays off now. And I am here with you live in the morning, every morning. And we do this kind of this. The energy that you're getting here is the energy that you get in my programs every morning. And it's such a powerful way to anchor in work is by being consistent. One of the things that created a trustworthy person that was said in the beginning was consistency and gentleness. And actually, if you're able to be consistent, you can be more and more gentle because you don't have to squeeze the thing that you've been not consistent in and hurry up and get it done, right? So with consistency, you can actually create a lot of gentleness and a lot of peace in your life. So Camera Confidence is my Camera Confidence program. I like to put the name of my programs, like what they are in the name. It's so good, I promise. Lauren's face changed. It was the most magical thing to see. So Lauren did the last round and her face changed. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. This program is powerful. I've had 21 women come through. I think there's already 20 something in the next round. I watch your videos. You make videos. We work together. I'm there with you every day. It is incredible. You are there with other women. You are being seen by other women. It is powerful. And it is geared towards women in business or women wanting to get into business and use the skills of seeing themselves deeper and translate that into an actual business that feels actually good and aligned. Jamie, I'm so excited to be there with you. So at the moment, it is $333 for Camera Confidence. That's early bird. And that's available until the end of today only. So early bird ends at the end of today, and then tomorrow it goes up to full price, which is $555. So I know a lot of you have been sitting on the sidelines. You've been waiting for round 2. You've been watching it since before I opened the first one. Reach out to me, and if you've got any extra questions, if I need to fill in any holes, then you just let me know. Any gaps, any holes, anything. So 333, 21 days live. Incredible program. I can't really do it for this price. Again, it will be, needs to be what it is. And so then at full price, it's $555. Now, another way to work with me is to do my Femme in Business bundle, which is just so delicious. So what you get in the Femme in Business bundle is you get Camera Confidence. We start on the 14th of September and we go straight for 21 days with the Sundays off. You get Camera Confidence, you get Embody Her, which is a wildly powerful program about feminine embodiment in business, balancing your masculine and feminine energies and learning how to bring that into business so that business and your day and your life and everything just feels more home. If you're a woman, more home. So you get Camera Confidence, Embody Her, and 2 one-on-one sessions with me. The price for that is $1,333, and there is a payment plan for that. So those are the ways that you can get camera confidence in your life, get more camera work in your life. And I am here for you. I am here to put you into your bodies, elevate your voice, your unique, delicious, amazing voice and your gift, because I know you have one. I've seen enough women, I've seen enough people. Yes, Embody Her was so juicy, so juicy. We go into sexuality, we go into embodiment practices. It's delicious, and it's only going to get better. As I grow and I expand, just wait. I'm going to bring more to every time. Just layer it up with deliciousness, because I'm there with you. Those are the ways. And if you want to do a self-led course, I have Femme-Fire. Femme-Fire is a feminine embodiment program. We do some camera work in there as well, and there is be seen abilities, options to be seen in the Facebook group. Kelly says, Embody Her felt like it can't come home. Felt like you came home and stepped into a comfy pink pair of slippers. Yeah, it was so delicious. So my loves, I hope you got a lot out of today. You got a lot of information. You got a little experience. What's going to allow you to get a lot is that you actually start making changes in your life and you embody what I've just shared with you. If you know anybody that would just froth on this work, or they're still hiding behind just a little thin layer, and they're just ready, then just tag them below and say, hey, watch this. Give them these tools for free. And if you want to come and deepen it and be in this energy every morning and show up for yourself and do that consistency, commitment journey with me in Camera Confidence, and push your boundaries and expand yourself, then message me and I'll send you the link for Camera Confidence. So early bird ends tonight at midnight. I'm excited to see what's next. Camera Confidence and Embody Her were so good. Yeah, I've got my goodness, you ladies, you want more? I have 2 more programs. I have 2 more programs that are coming. I don't really get to choose when they download. So I'm going to make all the space for it and see when they come. But there are 2 more coming. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It was so beautiful to have so many of you here. What an honor. And I will be in touch with you, all my clients. I love you. I will see you very soon. I love what you're doing. And for everybody that was new here, that was just tasting me, come and say hi in my inbox. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. I love you so much. Mwah. Have a beautiful day. Ciao.